Guys, so I'm back with another one, and this one is called Deep Bob. I have her in the color TT Burgundy. For those of you guys who haven't seen the last review, don't mind me right now. I'm gonna, switch this up. I know I'm looking crazy right now, but for those of you who haven't watched the first review, this is one of the Sensational full wigs. It's 100% virgin Remy here, and it's a wet and wavy unit. Okay, so I have her in the color TT Burgundy. Like I said, it says here that it comes with a cooling cap, adjustable straps, and combs. Now, I saw that the first one that I reviewed had this texture on the bottom of the cap, but I didn't really care to mention it and I didn't really care to read. Listen, reading is fundamental. You need to read. So this cap right here, this is the first one that I reviewed, and this is what the cap looks like up close. I know I showed you guys in the last review, but this is what it looks like up close. So this is the cooling cap that they're talking about. So this is it right here. So this is like a mesh net material. It's stretchable. This is stretchable as well, but it feels more of a silkier, smooth texture. It's not a mesh net or anything like that. So it kind of feels like your dome cap. You know what a dome cap feels like? For any of you who are used to like making your quick weave and stuff like that on a dome cap, that's what it feels like, but a little bit thinner and a little bit softer, I would say. Anyway, guys, this is a wig straight out the box. As you guys can see on the stock card right here, you can wear it straight or you can wear it wavy. Now, all I did was go in and I just bumped a little bit off here, like off the front, just so it looks a little bit possible, and it still looks slanted, it looks one-sided, and I didn't care too much. I just came on here because I know I'm gonna switch this up for you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks wet, and I'm gonna show you guys how it looks dried, like, curly and dried, fluffed out and everything like that. Hopefully it looks really good. I hope it looks like how it looks on the model. I mean, straight out the box I could already tell that this one is a little bit shorter and a little bit it has a little bit less hair than the first one that I reviewed, so I could already tell that, and hopefully it comes out with less frizz and stuff like that, because the first one, I don't know, I think it has a lot to do with the color and the processing and stuff like that, so maybe that's why it was frizzy. Maybe, hopefully okay, that was just a shedding. That is so embarrassing. Look at this. Imagine you're just walking outside having a conversation with a friend or a stranger and your hair is just dropping off like this. It's literally dropping off from the roots. That's crazy. But anyway, yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's go ahead and wet this. Like I said, I'm not going to be wetting it on camera. I'm going to be wetting it under the pipe, and then I'll come back and show you guys how it looks. Okay, so already this one is way thinner. Look at this. Way thinner. Like I told you guys, from the moment I took it out the box and I put it on, I could tell that it was thinner than the first one, and now that it's wet, it's like a game changer. You can definitely see how thin it is, and that's crazy. But to be honest, the texture feels a little bit more on the smoother, silkier side. I mean, it's not silky, but I'm just saying, compared to the other one that was a little bit more on the yakkier side, and once I dried it, it got like really frizzy and stuff like that. I don't think I'll have that problem with this one. I think this one would be more smooth, but at the same time really thin, because look at this. Look, I know I just combed it out and it's drenched, but at the same time, like, you can tell that there's not a lot of hair there. I love the fact that the bangs seem to have a little bit of volume to it. It's not that thin given the fact that it's wet, but let me see. We'll see how it looks once it's dried. Okay, and for the rest of the cap, you guys, you get two combs up front, one at the back, the adjustable straps, and then you have like the stretchable mesh net and the cooling cap whole thing. I don't think I told you guys that about the cap construction itself, but anyway, this is what it looks like, wet, drenched, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna go ahead and dry it so you guys can see what that looks like. Guys, so it's dried, and I'm wondering if I should add some mousse to it or something like that, to be honest. I'll be honest, first of all, I was correct when I say that the texture of this one is a little bit softer. So it is softer than the first one that I reviewed. You guys can tell just by looking at it. But it's surprising how full it looks now that it's dried. Like, you guys saw how it looked just a while ago. It was wet. You could see directly through it. It was like there was no hair on there, and all of a sudden now I have some volume. So I'm wondering if I should go in. I mean, this could be a look. It depends on what you're going for. If you're looking for something a little bit more wild and free, then this is definitely it. But if you want something a little bit neater, maybe a little spray or something just to give it some sheen, I think. But I did dry it out. Of course you guys can tell but by just looking at the stock card that this is more of a looser wave. The first one was more of a curl. This one is a wave. Let me add a little bit of mousse, a little bit of curling mousse, just to see what it looks like. Hold on. I don't want it to get like wet. I just want it to be a little bit more defined. Okay, 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. It's drama with these wigs, you guys. You have to do, I want to say you have to do a lot, but once you get it the way you want it to look, then I mean, that's it. But this just gives you the option to wear it straight, or if you want the wet look, or maybe you want the dry carefree look. I don't know, but I think I'll leave it like this. The curls are a little bit more defined, but it still has the dry carefree look, so I guess it's okay. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you prefer the first one that I reviewed, which was the bohemian bob, or you prefer the deep bob. Honestly, I don't prefer any of them, but let me know what you guys think down below. Now, the colors are pretty. I will leave that in the description box down below. I will leave a link for you guys to purchase as well. This one, I didn't really get that much shedding, but I did get a little bit. And for both of them, they're very soft. I have no issues with the tangling and stuff like that. So they're very soft, but you will get just a little bit of shedding from it. But like I said, let me know what you guys think about this in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow us on all our social media accounts. Everything is at WigTypes, and I'll definitely see you soon. Bye.